Good morning. How's it going? Here's our dirty truck. Happy Friday. It's our load. Got it all tarped up. Just loaded here in Porcupine. Let's show you guys Porcupine. Small little lumber mill north of Salmo. Main office over there, but we just loop around over here, park, wait for a forklift driver, and then load somewhere in here depending on where he wants us. It looks like a lot of the lumber mill is outside. People have to work outside in their parkas and stuff. We had beautiful sunshine while I was loading, but by the time I'm done tarping, it's all gone. Anyway, let's hammer down. This is a max weight load. Had to shuffle the load around a little bit to make it all work, but we got it to sit so that we were legal on all sets of axles. Let's turn our engine brakes on.
Continue on Highway 6.
There is Summit Truck and Trailer and Sutco home office. I guess the Sutherland Group home office. Don't need anything today, so no point of pulling in there. Great place to pick up bungees and straps and fluids that you need.
In 5.5 kilometers, turn right on Highway 3.
So, remember yesterday? Remember that huge detour I had to take, the scenic route? I loaded the container. It was the tall version. Measured. It was 4¼ inches taller than my permit allowed. So I unloaded the container and went back to my original pickup. So that whole thing yesterday didn't need to happen. When I got to my original pickup, well, I showed up late. Because of all that playing around, that detour, now we spent an extra hour of playing around, and then an hour of loading and then back unloading. I was running 2 hours later, and guess what? Now I'm driving during rush hour. I was half an hour late to the customer after they closed. So I just drove back this way empty. The boss just goes, "I made a grave mistake." We're all allowed to make mistakes as long as I get paid for them. So it is 1 p.m. and it is 1 degree Celsius outside. Felt pretty good in the sun, but as soon as the sun disappeared, brr. So I got to Grand Forks last night, slept there, and started at 7 a.m. and got over here at 9 a.m. Unfortunately, there were 2 trucks in front of me loading, so it took a long time to get loaded and tarped. $70. $50.
In 1 kilometer, turn right on Highway 3.
I usually go under 50. People park across the road and cross the road, walk back and forth. You gotta really watch for pedestrians here. Just like some other towns, like Greenwood and Soyuz and Oliver. Pedestrian type of town. Nope, that's one of the trucks that loaded right in front of me. Must have stopped over here for a coffee at Dragonfly Cafe. Salmo is a beautiful winter wonderland, though. Ski hill up there on the, pretty much kind of straight in front of us, a little bit to the left. It's a fairly small ski hill, but it's a nice little ski hill up there.
Continue on the current road.
Looking at my fuel gauge. Quarter tank. I don't need fuel yet. But the fuel station in Castlegar is pretty far out of the way. I was thinking of fueling in Midway, but this kind of weather, pushing it with a max weight load, maybe I should just fuel up here instead of waiting to Midway. Or realizing in Castlegar there's no way I'll make it to Midway and then have to take that detour all the way to the south end of town and fuel up there. I guess we might as well fuel up over here. I think that's what I've decided to do. Let's pull in and fuel up. Small little fuel station, basically one island, but it works. I'll be right back. Even cold in here. I gotta turn the heat up a bit. Seatbelt on. Selkirk Motel and RV Park. We're in the Selkirk Mountains, so yeah, I wish the sun came back out. So, delivering this tomorrow morning and then headed home. Sounds like I might pick up a load in Winfield and then head home. Should get home pretty early. Should be pretty early. It still looks pretty even when the sun's not out, right? It's just better with the sun out. Little whiff of cloud over there, down more like fog. It's a beautiful part of the world. sure if I want to drive over the Bombi. It's slippery up there. Very slippery up there. How much longer would it take if I went through Fruitvale? Avoid that slippery section, because it was shiny slippery at the top. Let me pull over and do a little math.
Turn right on Highway 3 West.
Because with a max weight load, the chances of spinning out up there are pretty high. Okay, that adds half an hour to the trip. Let's do it. Don't think I've ever done that before, but I came over empty and it was slippery as heck up there. Let's take this route. I guess there goes the idea of trying to save time. I could have. This brings me right by that other fuel station. That fuel station would have been about a 20-minute detour. So I could have just gone this way and fueled up over there. Oh well. I wasn't thinking about the slippery mountain until it's 0 degrees Celsius here and it's -6 on the top. Seeing I was spinning my tires empty, there's a pretty good chance I'll spin out with a load this heavy. Like we are right at the max weight on the bridge. The pup is slightly underweight, just barely underweight, and then the drives are right near max too. A little bit under. The bridge is the heaviest. I'm like, if I have to chain up, that's going to cost me what, another 20 minutes already anyway, and then slow driving with chain up. So I'm not really losing time this way, and I don't have to chain up. I don't know why the Bombi is so slippery. The Paulson wasn't. It was like just sheet ice up there. I have my headlights on, but I should probably turn all my daytime running lights on too. Just saw the car with no headlights. It's like, yeah, better to have those lights on. So we're approaching Fruitvale. Welcome to beautiful Beaver Valley. Us Canadians like beaver. Do all countries have a national animal? I don't know. I just always assumed because Canada has a national animal, the beaver. What's the U.S.'s national animal? I don't know. The national bird in the U.S. is the eagle. Roads are dry down this way, still at 0 degrees. Beaver Valley Cross Country Skiing Club. That was off to the right. The original Dudney Trail came down this way. It's the mailman. It says frequent stops on the back. Oh, that pickup went for a heck of a ride. Pickup and trailer. Doesn't look like there's any snowmobiles on the trailer, just an empty trailer. Where are you going, bud? Speed you were going, I assume you were turning off here somewhere. There we go. $70 ahead, which means we're coming up on Fruitvale. Fruitvale looks like a beautiful place to live. It looks like people still live kind of not worrying about what their neighbors think. some nice, a little more rustic housing, and at least on the outskirts.
In 1 kilometer, turn right on Highway 3B, then take the second left.
I know driving through this in Halloween, driving through different cities and towns on Halloween night, you can always tell which town is a bigger community where everybody gets along and meets up. And it seems the small towns, you have a lot more trick-or-treaters out, a lot more adults gathering around a big bonfire in the middle of town. Fruitvale is one of those towns.
Turn right at the stop sign, then take the second left. Turn left on Highway 3B. Continue on Highway 3B.
That right there was Fruitvale. It's actually quite a bit of fairly big town. If I hadn't turned where I turned, kept driving south, it actually spreads out a bit there, and quite a bit of big residential area. Here the speed limit stays 60, so I just set cruise control. Because if I don't set cruise control, I'll be speeding. Getting a lineup of cars behind us. It feels slow. The 60 just feels slow here. I saw a bunch of turkeys down there. Coming up to Montrose. I guess we might as well shoot video all the way down into Grand Forks, and we'll call it once we're climbing out of Grand Forks. I guess that makes this a long video. Oh well, I'm over it. Beautiful, beautiful Montrose. Coca-Cola, you're slowing down as if you're turning off. Good 40. That's okay though. Signal light would be awesome. There it is. A little bit late. All right, and that was Montrose. Now let's grab a couple of gears at the top here. As heavy as we are.
Double check that. But yeah, that'll suck. That means it's Grand Forks.
Something's gonna suck for somebody. Man, if the sun was out, this would be a beautiful viewpoint. Gotta make sure even at the bottom not to run away too much. stoplight at the bottom. Just like that. It's 8% grade. Luckily, pretty short 8% grade though. Explore your trail. Welcome. Welcome to trail. How fast do I approach that light to make sure it's green by the time I get there? I think I'm coming in too fast. Cars are still crossing. Come on, green. How'd I know? I was watching the other light. I saw a yellow glow. They went yellow. It's like, oh. As long as it's not a delayed light, we're good to go. Huh, no big rigs parked in that pullout. 3 pickups, but no big rig. I guess I got an option here now too. Do I take strawberry? If Bombi was that slippery, Paulson was okay. Strawberry is probably very slippery too. I may as well go up to Castlegar and then take the Paulson. Just so I don't have to chain up. Much safer route when it is slippery. I think we'll cross the bridge and then call it a day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Super appreciate you guys. This was something different, something new. Kind of glad here we got a couple of days of different kinds of video. Even though yesterday was a messed up day, at least we got a different type of video out of it. I think this week was a good week for videos. Wait. There was a Ford dealership just a little way back, and there's another Ford dealership here, both called AM Ford. Two Ford dealerships in the same town? In the same small town? Or is this just a repair shop? That might be it. This might be their service center. Here we go. Downtown Trail. Alright, I am out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow in the bonus video if you guys have hit that join button. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Monday. We gotta go over the bridge first. The guy in the BMW passenger seat was waving at me. If that was you, hi! Hi! I waved back. Big pile of snow is already starting to pile up outside the arena. Guess the Zamboni always dumps the snow into the river. No snow down here in the bottom of the valley yet. Okay. You guys absolutely rock.